Hi everybody, it's Mark C. Winters, and today I'd like to respond to an email that we received recently. So let me read it to you and kind of set the stage. She says, I'm a partner in a small business and I'm not an integrator or a visionary. She had scores of 66 and 65 on the assessments. She says, my business partner is a visionary, so what happens to the other partner who is neither fish nor fowl? I assume we should hire an integrator and then plug me into the role that makes the most sense on our leadership team. Okay, so kind of get the idea of the situation that she's in, and what she says there, she's kind of right. But there's a few things that I want you to remember when you're approaching a situation like this. The first one is, as an owner of a business, you must be in a greater good mindset. So you got to be really careful to not go into this decision-making process and this structural design process thinking just about you. You've really got to step back, think greater good as an owner of the business. If someone else was doing this, if someone else was making these decisions for the benefit, the greater benefit of the owners and the organization in general, what would they do? So that's how I want you to approach it. Second thing that kind of comes up in her email there is the scores that she mentions from the assessment. Remember, the assessments are not pass-fail. Okay, so we give you some strong guidelines around a score of 80 or higher. But remember, every business is different. So the needs that a specific business has, that one business has, is going to be different than another. So the level of intensity and pureness, if you will, of the visionary integrator, those needs are going to differ. The other thing that's really important is remember the two-piece puzzle. So, you want to be a complementary pair in that visionary and integrator seat. So just the score alone, you've got to look at how it matches up, in this case probably with who the visionary is, the clear visionary, to see how complementary they are. And it's possible that she could be a fit. So want to look at that. Now, once you've decided that, from a principal perspective, remember you're going to start first by designing the structure of the organization, visionary and integrator being part of that in the accountability chart. And then once you got the structure optimized and right for where we're trying to go next, now we begin to map people to it. So let's say that she's decided that she really is not the visionary or the integrator. They've identified the visionary, she's not the integrator. It just kind of continues that process of looking as you go through and assigning the best person to each seat, who the best fit is, the best GWC, who gets it, wants it, has the capacity to perform the roles of that seat at the level we need it done. If she's best for one of those leadership team seats, great, she plugs in right there. But what if she's not? What if she's not best for any of those leadership team seats? Well, the process just continues on and we start to move through the rest of the organization, and you may find that she's the best fit for another seat in the organization that's not on the leadership team. And if that's the case, that's fine too, that's okay. If that's the place that she can make the best contributions, where she really is the best person to contribute, then that's cool. She's going to get her needs met as an owner in the owner's box. And if you want a refresher, go back to my other video where we talked about the owner's box. We'll put a link in the show notes here so you can go check that out. But she's going to get her owner's needs met there. That whatever seat she ends up in is fine. The principle is you've got to, as an owner in particular, set the example, right? So whatever seat you end up in, set the example, play by the rules, just like you'd want any other employee, any other person that we put in one of those seats to play by. And really, they're going to look to you to see if you are, or see if you're trying to have some special set of rules that are carved out just for you because you're an owner. Okay, so don't let that happen. It really will unwind the integrity of the whole system and make it difficult to bring all those pieces and parts together. Okay, so 3 key things to wrap this one up today. Number 1, think greater good. I mean, you just have to stay in that mindset. We want everybody in the organization in that mindset, but you as an owner, you've really got to do it. You got to set the example. So number 2, remember structure first, then people. We're going to design the accountability chart to get us where we want to go next, and then we're going to map people to it, and whoever is the best fit for each seat, that's who's going to get the seat. And number 3, remember, set the example, play by those rules, and let other people follow your lead. Thanks for watching today. At Rocket Fuel Ventures, we're all about creating the most powerful visionary integrator duos on the planet, and we do that by helping you crystallize what it means to be a visionary and an integrator, so you can understand if that concept can help you, and if you decide it can, to get connected with your complementary counterpart. And then finally, maximize that relationship to make it everything it can be to help you take your company to the next level. So if you want more rocket fuel, please check out our website at rocketfuelnow.com, and that's where you can sign up for the weekly videos like this. Be sure you're getting these on a regular basis. You can also take the assessment so you can understand as a visionary or as an integrator where your strengths lie and what the shape is of your two-piece puzzles that can help you find that complementary counterpart. And finally, of course, read the book Rocket Fuel and keep those great reviews coming. So until next time, go Rocket.